Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you a tour of my apartment here in Los Angeles. I'm sure a lot of you guys are in the same boat and trying to find something here that is within a certain budget or a price range, and that's hard to do in this city. So I hope this kind of gives you a realistic idea of what you might be able to find. I'll do a full price breakdown at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Full disclaimer, this is not going to be a super luxurious high-rise that you might see in other videos, and I've only been here for about a month, so it's not fully furnished. I'm waiting, I'm being patient until I can find things within my price range that still look good. So I hope you guys enjoy. So walking in here, immediately you're greeted by Ziggy. That is my little girl, she's 1. But you walk in to this little entryway here. Fun fact, I got this trash can, this shoe rack, and that entry table all for free. They were just sitting on the side of the street right outside my apartment complex. Just a quick tip for you guys, if you live in a big city, you can always find furniture just for free, especially around the first of every month when people are moving. Just go look on the street and clean them up, and they work great for me. I used to have like a cheap little plastic trash can, and I didn't have a shoe rack at all, so these were just sitting right here, but it definitely cleans it up quite a bit. I'm sure you can see a little water on the floor. Even with this no spill water bowl, Ziggy still makes a mess, but this is the best I found. It does the job. Moving here into the kitchen, it is super nice. Yeah, it's a little outdated. I will say, when I toured this place, this exact unit, someone was still in here, so I couldn't look at this place, and the one that I toured was actually all updated. It had white quartz counters and like dark brown cabinets. It looked super good. So I was a little bit catfished, and when I moved in here I was a little bummed out, but still gets the job done for me. It's still plenty nice. I have a dishwasher here, which is really nice. I've never had one, so that saves a bunch of time. Nice full-size fridge, microwave, and just a stove and oven combo. I love to cook, so this is fantastic here. I have my coffee maker, which is super important for me. In the mornings, I get up around 5:30, 5:45 for work, so this is a lifesaver. Another lifesaver right there is my rice cooker, huge for meal prep. I used to cook rice the old-fashioned way, but ever since I got that, saved a ton of time. All 3 of these things were free as well because my parents gave them to me. This is my air fryer, which I also use on a daily basis, whether it's cooking or reheating. I love that thing. Tons of storage here, which is super nice. Definitely can't complain there. So let's move into the living room area. Right here, I want to get some bar stools to put up because I really don't have an eating space right now. I've just been eating on the couch on my coffee table, but I don't like that. I want to find some bar stools here so that way I can eat up on this counter. This is a cool candle here that my mom got me when I moved away. It's from the brand Homesick. This is a San Diego scent, and I don't know what scent it is. It smells amazing, but I don't know if I'll ever burn it because I like the way it looks as a decoration. My grandma gave me this plant and the pot, which I think is super cool. It's like a brass metal. I think it's awesome. I love that little look right there. Moving on to this big thing in the corner. This is Ziggy's crate, which I actually want to take down because she never really uses it anymore. So right now it's just kind of used as toy storage back in there. So whenever she wants to play, like she's doing with this bone right now, she'll go in and grab something and just pull it out. But obviously that can be replaced with a little bucket. It doesn't have to be this massive crate in the corner of my living room. So I'll probably take that down soon. Got my TV and my PlayStation all set up here. This TV, I got super lucky because my dad's coworker moved into a new office space, and whoever was there before left this, and they didn't want it. So my dad's coworker asked my dad if he knew anyone that wanted a TV, and I happened to be moving out at the same time. So he's like, yeah, just go ahead and take it. So 100% free there. I got super lucky. Mounting it, that's a whole nother story. That was super challenging because this thing was heavy. I have a really nice fireplace down here. I don't really use it. I've actually never used it. I think this light switch in the corner is what activates it, but it's the summertime right now, so I definitely don't need that, but it's nice to look at. Over here, this is just a poster. I haven't figured out a place to put it yet. And this is pretty cool. One of my friends is on the Tigers, so he gave me one of his bats, and I swung it. I actually used it in a couple games, and I hit really well with it, and now it's just an art piece, so I like that a lot. It's a cool story. Moving over here, I'm definitely trying to get more plants. Usually I'll do either Home Depot or OfferUp for plants, but this plant over here is actually Trader Joe's. It's an olive tree, so this was 10 bucks, and this pot was free. I found it on the side of the street. Over here, same thing. This was 100% free, found on the side of the street. Looks like it's a little dusty right now, could use a cleaning. I don't remember how much this plant was because I got it so long ago. Air purifier right below it. I think that is super important in a big city, especially LA, because we don't have the best air quality, so can't recommend one of those enough. This is my surfboard. Since I just moved up here, it's my first time living in West LA, so I haven't gotten a chance to go out. So if you guys have any recommendations on good surf spots up here, please drop them below, and I'll definitely check them out. The artwork on the wall, as you can see, I have the 2 up, and I already have the screw in for the 3rd. I just need to order another poster and frame. I really like these. I don't know, I got them off Etsy. I don't know the name of the person that made them, but I think they look awesome. Encinitas is my hometown, and that's in San Diego County, so repping the home there. I've been in LA now for about 4 or 5 years, so I want to get the same poster but in LA right there, and I think that would look really cool on this wall. Over here, both the couch and this coffee table were OfferUp. They were $50 each. The couch is super comfortable. I've taken some really nice naps on it, and this coffee table, it looks cool. This used to be my style. I got both of these about a year ago. I don't really love the modern look anymore. I'm kind of more into an industrial look, but this is what I had, so this is what I'm rolling with. I still think they look good, so that's what I have for now. I want to put some art up there, as well as I have this huge wall right next to the TV, so I want to find some art pieces for there. Let's go out onto the balcony here, which I am so glad I have. I love being able to get some fresh air out here. It's super nice. You can hear the dogs barking. I face into the courtyard, and I just have a little seating area out here. I like to sit out here and get some work done or eat my breakfast, but it is way too hot to stay out here. Ziggy loves looking out too. There's a bunch of dogs on these other balconies. They always look at each other. But Ziggy, let's go back in. Come on. I don't want to burn my AC since it's so hot here in LA. I'll take you guys to this closet right here. I'll try and set you up so you can have a good view while I go through it. All right, don't judge me. I only have 2 closets here, so I stuff as much inside of it as I can, so that way it's not cluttered outside. But it's really nice, tons of storage here. I keep some of my valuable stuff up here. Some of the cool things I have in here is a signed hat from Billy Hamilton, who was my favorite player as a kid. I also have not just 1, but 2 signed balls from him. I know that's a little crazy. My friends would always make fun of me for how much I loved him, but he was a huge inspiration for me, someone I modeled my game after, so shout out Billy. Up here, I also want to find a place to put this. This is super sentimental to me. It is a University of Maryland football. I worked out there last year. I was a sports science intern, and this just brings back a lot of memories. I want to find a case or something to be able to put this out rather than just in the closet, but I have to be careful because Ziggy here loves playing football and she will destroy this thing, and I definitely do not want that. So moving down, cleaning supplies, laundry stuff. There is no in-unit laundry here, but there is, on the first floor, there is a huge laundry room, so it's super convenient. You do have to pay for it, which kind of sucks, but at least it's in the building here. You don't have to go somewhere else, so it does save time. Ziggy's shelf, some of her extra toys and medicine, as well as her Halloween costume, which she looks super cute in. Look at her, she loves it. Yeah, and then I just have some tools. This is my glove from college. I love this glove. It is a Rawlings Heart of the Hide Harper model. I've been using this model since high school, and I love it. So yeah, I have some of my surf stuff, camera stuff, and then some rehab stuff like a Theragun, camping, fishing, and that's pretty much it in here. Let's take you guys into the bedroom. So before I get in here, do not judge me too hard. I know it looks like an insane asylum with all white walls. I'm working on it. So in here, it is a great size for a bedroom here in LA. Here you can see I have the frame. I just need to get a poster for it. But I have a full-size bed in here. I want to get a bigger bed because Ziggy likes to sleep diagonal and takes up the whole bed. So I barely have any room. The bed frame I've had since before high school, I think. So I'm not sure how much it cost. It was from IKEA, but it kind of goes along with the modern theme that I had in the living room. But eventually we'll switch that out once I have some more money. But I think it looks really good for now. These bedside tables were Amazon. I forget exactly how much they were, but I'll put up the price here when I go find them. That plant is Home Depot. I don't have a pot for it yet, so it's still in the one that you buy it in, this cheap little plastic thing, but green is my favorite color, so I don't hate it too bad. That is a Carver skateboard, if you've never ridden one. Super fun. It's like a land surfboard with the moves that you can do on it, so I love that thing. I have a mirror right here. I want to hang it because it's just sitting on the floor now, but I don't know, I like it. It's good enough to see my outfits and does the job. Keep a fan in here, even though I have AC. I just hate sleeping with no noise when it's pitch quiet, so I always leave this on for a little background noise. Over here, there is no overhead light in here, which is fine because I'm really only in here to sleep. And I know this doesn't have a light shade, but I got it for free from the same guy that I bought the coffee table from. I was having a really good conversation with him, and he asked me if I needed this as well, and I said, yeah, sure. So I took it. Need to go try and find some place that sells just a cover, and then it will look complete. The closet here is actually really big. It's plenty big for me. Has shelf up there, plenty of hanging space, and then I brought these two, this what do you call it, shelf, and another shelf to just kind of stuff in the corners for my other clothes, hamper, storage. Works really well for me. So the only annoying thing about this bedroom is that this window faces inwards towards the hall. So I don't know if you guys can see that light right there, and there's a couple others along in there. They're on all day, 24 hours, and it still gets in, the light gets in through these cracks even when it's closed and through the side cracks, so it's not blackout. And it might bother some people. I'm fine with it. I'm not a super picky sleeper when it comes to light, but yeah, just be warned of that. Finally, the bathroom here, super generic. I got all of the shower curtain, bath mat, and towels from Amazon. I think they weren't that expensive. I think this was like $5. These were maybe 5 or 10 each. And then these towels came as a set of, it was 2 big towels, 2 medium towels, and then 2 small hand towels, and that was $10 as well. Trash can for free from my parents. Scale, $10 from OfferUp. Over here, there is nice storage underneath. It's a mess down there, sorry about that. But and as well as the medicine cabinet. So this bottle actually here is one of the samples from a manufacturer that I got for a potential bottle for my Eversoul body wash that I'm creating. I love neutral colors, earth tones, so I like the brown as well as it being glass. I'm trying to be, the whole point of the brand is to be eco-friendly, so glass is a must for me. I'm trying to find a different pump lid because this one's plastic and I want to find a metal one. But this is the lid that will be on the bottles when you order them, as well as the pump. So just a kind of an idea there of what you might get. Still a work in progress. Need to find out the branding, the logos, all that. But yeah, this is the apartment. I'll take you guys back over here just to kind of talk about some of the amenities and the full price breakdown. Okay, so base rent for this unit here is $2,000 a month, just over $2,000 a month, which I know is still a lot, but to live on my own here in LA, it's fairly reasonable. It's the best I could find in this area. That $2,000 covers water and trash, so I'm still responsible for the other utilities, which come out to around $100 a month. So let's call it $2,100. One super nice thing about here, I'll create like a pros and cons list for you guys. Pros here, the parking is amazing. A lot of places in LA, you'll see them charging $100, $200 per month for a parking spot, but here it's only $20 a month. And it's underground covered assigned parking, so I never have to worry about my car getting broken into or it getting dirty just sitting out on the street. It's really nice what they have here. Also, some other pros, there's a super nice pool. I'll put up a picture here. It looks like a resort. That's what sold me on this place, even though I haven't even used it yet. It is always super crowded at the pool, at least right now, because it's the summer. Everyone is out there. So maybe I'll try and get out there one of these days. I definitely will because I'm paying for it, but it is super nice. The gym here also, it's not the best in the world, but it is so nice to have a gym this easy to access, so I don't have to get in the car and drive to the gym. Just walk 2 minutes and I'm there. And also there's a security guard here 24/7, so I always feel super safe. They're super nice guys. I know them by name, they know me. And there's just a really good dynamic here with the people. All my neighbors, all the staff are super friendly. So it's definitely a good neighborhood. Some of the cons though, there aren't that many young people here. It's a lot of families, and that's one of the reasons the pool is so crowded, because it's the summer right now. All the kids are on break and they just flood the pool. So I haven't made too many friends in the complex. I've like met my neighbors and I'm friendly with them, but they aren't people I would hang out with. So that is one con here, as well as just the general location of this apartment. Nothing is walkable. There's nothing across the street. It's just more houses. So if I want to go anywhere, do anything, it's at least a 5 to 10 minute drive, which is not the worst, but it does get kind of annoying. I mean, I'm living in the city for a reason, so I would much rather be able to walk to places. Other than that, I really don't have too many complaints about this neighborhood. It has been super nice so far. Like I said, I've only been here for a month, so take all my opinions with a grain of salt. Maybe over time, I'll have more pros, more cons. We'll see. I'll give you guys an update. As nice as this place is, I don't see myself renewing my lease a year from now when that comes. That's not a knock on this place at all. That's actually just because there are other neighborhoods in LA I would rather live in, and the only reason I signed the lease for this place was because my work was supposed to be right down the street. But I actually never ended up working that job. I work somewhere else now. So in my mind, it's kind of pointless to stay here when I know there are other areas I would much rather live in. In college, I fell in love with the arts district, so right now I'm planning on moving over there. I know it's still far away, a bunch of things can happen, but I've always dreamed of living there. I love industrial lofts and that kind of interior design. So I would love to get out there. That's been my dream for a while, and I want to make that a reality. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. So if you guys are planning to move to LA or just have any questions in general, please feel free to drop them below or message me directly, and I'll be happy to answer them the best I can. I'd love to help you guys out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.